How's it going there, everybody? It's Mr. Zen over here bringing you guys a brand new Attack on Titan episode discussion. And for today's segment, guys, we're going to be talking about is episode 5. And in this episode, guys, we actually get to see freaking Ymir face off against the Titans that were actually at Castle Utgard. And that was actually a very entertaining episode, folks. I loved every single minute. The animation, the stockpile of freaking fast movements from the dancing Titan itself. Ymir really dedicated herself into fighting these Titans that were just rummaging around and trying to destroy the castle. And I love the fact that they actually showcase, you could say, Krista's past as well with Ymir, as that past is very symbolic, as it goes to show as to why their relationship is actually pretty strong, and emphasize the fact that these two, they have a little bit of going on right there. You know, these two characters seem like they're letting on more that they know. Like Krista actually at the end of the episode gave off her actual real name, as her real name was Historia. Yeah, that's how I was talking to a lot of you guys as, oh yeah, Historia this, Historia that, but I forgot she hasn't said her name yet. My mistake for spoiling just a little bit. But needless to say though, Historia finally explained her name after, of course, they were facing off against the Titans, because she was giving Ymir a reason to live near the end of the episode, because, of course, Ymir was actually doing the same thing that freaking Krista was doing at the end, is based on the flashback, because in the flashback we actually see that Historia was actually, you could say, dedicating her life to actually trying to kill herself, probably due to some unknown reason as to what she knows, or maybe just because of the fact that she just hates her life. We don't know that for sure. I really don't know about that part. That part I'm still kind of curious as to what's going on about that. But needless to say, you could say Ymir actually then found a new light in Historia, now that she figured out her name, and the fact that they were actually emphasizing helping each other out and through moral support. And like I said, in the flashback, it emphasized the fact that they're slowly giving hints that there are more Titans involved within the scouting legion themselves, guys. Like, honestly, there's a lot more that's going on there, and I'm hoping that there's more Titans that they will explain. But needless to say though, props to the animation right there. Ymir face off Titans was just brutal, especially the part where like she was getting eaten alive by the Titans. I remember reading that in the manga. Holy cow, that was actually intense. They actually did that perfectly in the anime right now. You just see Ymir just she's literally about to get in, but none other than freaking Eren. You see freaking Mikasa, they come in and rescue. That part was actually entertaining. I was hoping that maybe that they were going to showcase that part maybe in the next episode, but no, they actually showcased it in this episode, as the Castle Utgard, you could say, is now done with. And the thing about that's actually interesting, guys, is that Eren finally killed a Titan. He finally killed a Titan at the end of the episode by using one of the gears themselves. That was actually pretty entertaining, as it was funny because even Eren was like, oh, that's right, I finally did it, I finally killed the Titan, of course, but he means to say that he killed Titan in his human form, of course. That in a sense was actually pretty entertaining. But like I said, what I found also entertaining is the fact that at the next episode, guys, the next episode is going to be more intense. Oh, yes, folks. Trust me on that. The next episode is going to be intense because it seems that we might get to see some little bit of rebellion, because I do remember reading that in the manga a little bit. So it goes along to say that I believe they're in episode 5, so they need like about another 6 episodes. So yeah, they probably, I feel like they probably are going to end the anime within the halfway through another arc, or maybe around that area, because this arc is almost... It's like, if I remember correctly, I believe it's starting another arc as well. It's kind of weird how they're going about it with the 12 episodes. Maybe they're waiting for it to do another whole season, or maybe they're just trying to cash in as much money as they can within each and every one of the seasons, that they don't want to give too much, because Attack on Titan really is a nationwide anime that's really popular. So maybe that's what they're kind of slowly teasing us fans, or maybe they're trying to see how well it's going to be done with Attack on Titan. But needless to say though, can't wait for the next episode. It's going to be amazing, as we might get to see is Eren facing off against the Armored Titan, folks. Yes, that is going to be intense. That's going to be in the next episode. Or if not the next episode, it might be the following episode. That's going to might be pretty intense. But like I said, this episode, guys, was just all about Ymir. Ymir faced off. But let me know down in the comments, guys, what are you guys' thoughts on the anime episode. Hope you guys enjoy it. And as always, guys, hope you guys have a wonderful day. But this is Mr. Zen, signing out.